I started getting asked about China again after the fall when China announced another stimulus or set of stimulus measures, and you had people like David Tepper crowing publicly about China. And what I said at the time was, okay, if it's a trade, I get it. You think there's some short-term gain, but the risks of being long-term in China equities, I think if you're especially a foreign investor, I think those risks are just not worth it. I've always talked, obviously, about the accounting/fraud issues. I don't think that has been significantly ameliorated. If you're buying stocks in the U.S. that are China-based, you have the VIE structures. Then we've also had these political risks where we had Xi Jinping go after Alibaba and Jack Ma, and also Didi Chuxing when it was going to list. Then you get the geopolitical risk of China might try to take Taiwan by force or blockade it. And then you have another geopolitical risk of, will the U.S. decide that it's going to delist China-based companies from the U.S. exchanges? So it's a lot of risk. I just don't understand why somebody would really think, hey, from a long-term perspective, this is a great place to be. If you can make money tactically, bless you. But I think it's a tough place to set it and forget it.
No, I hear you, right? And I agree, right? The list of risks, it's probably as thick as a phone book, right? But, let's talk about China as a trade right now. And, the narrative that we've been hearing is, China's going, look, maybe this is what's needed to sort of kick us in the butt and think about much harder about deploying domestic stimulus to try and help consumption, et cetera. And the whole China AI boom is going to be helping that along as well, which could mean a lot of upside for domestic onshore shares, A's versus H's in Hong Kong. What do you think?
Look, I'd be out over my skis if I'm talking A shares and H's. I mean, we've always focused on specific companies, sometimes a little bit industries, but, I mean, what's going on right now in the world in terms of the trade war, I don't see how this can be good for really any listed, almost any listed company anywhere, especially in China. I could certainly be missing some things, but it's going to be tough. I mean, maybe the one thing you could say is from the U.S. side, there's suspicion that the national team has really been working hard to support the share prices of the companies listed in Hong Kong and mainland China. I mean, I don't know how well they're going to be able to support it if it really becomes, an avalanche of selling, but, maybe that's one reason to be not super bearish.